Hello everyone. So in this particular lecture, I want to address the fact that we are taking the course in a way that's very unusual for us, very it's going to cause us to have to adapt, to improvise in a number of ways, and that's not easy, right? We've been called to do that in our lives in many ways, and change tends to be uncomfortable for human beings, however adaptable and resourceful we may be. But we're going to have to soldier on, struggle on as best we can. I accept that for you it's a very different sort of learning environment, right? Just being stuck in front of a computer. It has none of the niceties that we're all used to of being on campus and being around one another. And that just isn't possible for us right now. Slide 22 of that same PowerPoint presentation, okay? I think we have to be, it's time for us to be very forgiving of ourselves. It's okay not to be the life and joy of the party all the time, right? Some of us are dealing with inconveniences. Some of us may be dealing with something much worse than that. We all need to be accepting of that during these turbulent and tumultuous times that we're going through. There are a range of services to help you that the university provides, from whether it's in terms of internet access or whether it's in terms of mental health, and we will make sure that you can avail of those if you need to do so. Okay, so reach out, right? Don't suffer in silence. Right? Don't suffer in silence. Reach out. The university is here for you at this time to do everything we can to make this time as easy as it possibly can be. Okay. My own advice to you is to find some source of solace for yourself, right? Some regular activity, diversion, something that you can do. Obviously, there's some restrictions, right? But to find some sort of solace in these times, whether it's exercise, whether it's crafts, whether it's yoga, whatever it is, find something that helps you to keep your sanity in these times, and make it a priority. Right? Make it a priority. Whatever, something that you would never have maybe something a friend did, and you thought, oh God, if I had the time, if I had, I would do that. Well, now's the time to just do it. Right? You've got to have something for yourself to keep you something that just takes you far away from the kind of troubles that we're having. Find something and let that be your solace, right? Who knows? It could be art. It could be art. Okay. It's never been easier to learn anything than it is now, right? Learning something online, right? Find something that's a passion for you that will see you through these difficult times. That's my advice to you anyway, okay? You are going to be working in groups, right? I don't want you, taking the course in too solitary a way. So with your groups for the project and for the discussion boards, please make an extra special effort, right? Have the group be something good for you, right? Contribute to it. Enjoy yourselves when you're together, right? Make an extra special effort to make make your group go well, and have it be something that maintains you as you go through the course, right? Both, pedagogically, intellectually, socially. It can serve several valuable functions for you. Okay, moving on. Module 0 contains a lot of information that is trying to get you up to speed on the course and on online learning. It really is important that you go through everything pretty meticulously there, okay, to set you up so you won't be having troubles later on with learning online. Please fill out the internet questionnaire if you have yet to do so. It really will help me in terms of knowing if there are students who have real problems with internet connectivity, what's going to be possible for us. Are we going to be able to have Zoom synchronous sessions together? So please fill that out as soon as you possibly can. Read the entire syllabus, right? It's probably not the most fascinating reading in parts, right? But just to, it really is extra important this time so that you are aware of everything that's going to happen over the course of our course together, okay? For those who may be in dire straits as regards internet activity, I may be preaching to the converted, preaching to the choir, as the Americans would put it, because if you have no access, you probably aren't listening to this. But in any case, we are going to make the course available in some shape or form to you physically on a USB stick, something like that. So there's the LS1 website there, and I will liaise with them if there's anyone in that position to get the course in some shape or form to you, right? They also have some various videos there. There's a link in the document. Have a look at it. It will help to prepare you for the coming semester for all your various classes. You will see, without having to come to class at a certain time, which just kind of imposes on you a certain routine, a certain discipline, right? Because we've got to come to class. That's not going to be there, and that's going to require of you a greater degree of self-discipline. And I really do suggest that you devise for yourself a timetable, right? A regular routine where you just do this course and any other courses that you're taking, and that's the time when the regular time that you devote to the course for this and for all courses, right? The other thing you're going to have to be, the announcements are not going to be made in class. You're going to have to, they'll be made through the announcements function on the canvas, which will go to your email. Some of you I know may not have used that Ateneo email in the past too often. It's going to be very important for you this time, right? Have a look at sort of key dates, the dates of the quizzes, the dates when your project is due, so that nothing comes as a surprise, right? That's what we don't want, right? This thing is coming as a surprise, and Module 0, the syllabus, is designed to prevent that from occurring. Okay. There is a Facebook group which is for us, okay, and I have put the name of that group somewhere, okay. It's very much a subsidiary, supplementary thing, okay. I will put up some kind of articles and interesting tidbits, maybe podcasts, things like that. None of it is compulsory material for the course. but you may find it interesting, a little bit more light-hearted than the material will be coming in the course. I must stress though that all official communication in the course will occur through Canvas, not through Facebook, not through Messenger. Okay? If you want to contact me through Messenger, that's okay. If it's kind of pressing, preferably not at 2 o'clock in the morning, as has occurred before. So you can always contact me, but as I say, I look at my email very regularly, and I will see your email there, okay? Yes, here on the next slide you have the name of the Facebook group, okay? Okay, so I've gone through that really. Next slide. There is such a thing as a discussion board in Canvas, right? In Module 0 you have a document on sort of etiquette to be followed, and that it's particularly important, you know, we're all a bit on tenterhooks at the moment. People can be extra sensitive, right? We've got to be respectful of people, and of course, as we all know, I think with these sorts of phenomena of trolling, some bullying and so on, the way we can come across in person and the way we can come across when it's just our words typed on the screen can lead to miscommunication and can lead to grave insensitivity. And so we've got to be very mindful of that. Okay? Obviously, we in an academic context, we want to pose questions, we want to challenge each other's ideas, but we're always criticizing ideas and not people. That's very important to remember. We criticize ideas, but we're not criticizing individual persons. Okay. Moving on, the availability of the 4 texts. Well, I did speak before a little bit about that. I have tried to make them absolutely as easy to access as possible, along with all of the PowerPoints. They're all in that Google Drive, and we'll also be using that perusal, right, which is a very helpful, which I use even in courses that I'm not delivering online, because again, it allows me to accompany you when you're reading that text and to try and make it more accessible for you, right? There's particularly tricky, thorny passages that can leave you somewhat perplexed, right? Passages which still leave me perplexed at great philosophers, right? Okay, it's part of the job, I'm afraid, okay? I am looking for a beetle to liaise in terms of communications between me and the students. Something that's always nice to put on your CV, on your resume, okay? So anybody who is interested in the event that we have more than one, I'm going to ask you to just find why you'd like to be beetle, and we'll select on that basis. If I don't hear from anyone, I will volunteer someone that they're going to be beetle, unless they have grave misgivings about doing it. It really is nothing very much to worry about. Okay, guys. The last thing I'm going to say is that during these times, we all need to be that a little bit extra patient, show that a little bit more forbearance with one another. We don't know. We all know that we're suffering inconvenience. We may feel a little bit isolated. We may feel a bit lonely. We're lacking the warm milk of human kindness in social interactions. And be gentle with one another, with your classmates, with your group members, and be a bit patient with me. I am I am no technological whiz-kid, I can assure you. I have my own frustrations with trying to put this course together in a technological way, and so I ask your patience if things don't always work first time. All we can do is our best right at the moment. So, okay. Take care of everyone else and take extra special care of yourself in these times, right? It really is very important, okay? Okay, guys, that is the end of the videos in module 0. I hope you feel acquainted with the course to a much greater degree than you did prior to looking at all these videos. So take care of yourselves for now. I'll see you soon. Bye.